Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Dreams Coaching. Um, Today, this is a reading for all signs. It is definitely a very current energy type reading. We're going to look at what we're leaving behind and where it's headed. I will be honest with you. I started this and I went to pause the video and I accidentally stopped it. So I do have the cards laid out. Please understand that I have not planned this. Anyway, I'm using the Barbier Tarot today, and I will repeat the cards. So what we're leaving behind is Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Sun, and I'll show you all the cards. Why is the Four of Wands. What we don't see is the Chariot. What is guiding us is the King of Wands. Um, our challenge is strength. And then when I pulled the Destiny, I pulled the Knight of Swords, but for some reason I wanted to pull another one. So I went ahead and did because I felt like that was a necessary thing to do. There's a lot of energy over here in the Destiny. So, and then the bottom of the deck was the Three of Swords. And this is where I actually paused the video. So I didn't even start the reading or anything, which is cool. Um, so the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. And there is hurt here. So this is about some kind of pain, hurt, disappointment, but more almost feeling like I feel like there's this feeling of like the hurt goes deeper than maybe love hurt. It's almost like this feeling of betrayal, but I don't believe betrayal in the sense of someone stepping out on you or something like that. Not that kind of betrayal, but more betrayal of, I don't know. This feels betrayal to me, and we'll get into the reading a little bit, but that's what I'm feeling. Well, the Three of Pentacles is after that. It's interesting. The threes. We don't have a lot of pentacles going on here. I've got all different stuff. Um, really. So, um, what you're leaving, I feel like this is kind of like, okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Sun. And I feel like this isn't necessarily the energy that's going away. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is what you have planted you have planted some seeds here, that some ideas, something that means a lot to you. Now, the Two of Cups in this deck feels to me like a very alone piece, and she is walking away from the rest of the reading. What you're leaving behind is that search. So I feel like that's what the betrayal is. I look at that Three of Swords and I look at this Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is going away from the reading. And I feel like that's saying almost to me like you're done, you're done being alone. You're done trying to figure everything out. You've planted the seeds that you need to plant, and the Sun to me feels like it's going towards that Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you've planted seeds to bring joy, and that's what you've started last week. And I think the Two of Cups says you're done pretending to search. Like, and I don't know if it's pretending, but it's almost like this feeling of you've been searching for the wrong thing. And I think that, like, in your head, you've been searching for why, and Z is really what you need. And so I feel like the Seven of Pentacles says to me that you've planted those seeds. So the why is in this deck, the Four of Wands kind of reminds me not only of celebration, but of personal achievement, like feeling really good. You want to feel really good, and you're tired of not feeling good. Like, this is it. I got to feel good. And this is why you're going, I need to buck up and, do these things. I feel like this is really good energy. I feel like you're ready to celebrate, and I feel like this is not celebrating necessarily with a group, and you could be, but it's more like this um a feeling of really being, I got I gotta I gotta look out for me. I gotta be proud of me. I gotta do the things that I need to do. Um, it's very inner. I don't know what the betrayal is here yet, but I don't know. So what you don't see is the chariot. So the chariot, there's a couple things. Like there is some speed happening here because we've got the Knight of Swords as the outcome or the destiny. So, and that's a very fast knight, and this is a fast card too. So there's definitely forward movement happening, and almost what you don't see is that you're headed in the right direction. You're going where you need to go. The chariot tells me that because I feel like the chariot is also about victory, and it's also a little bit about destiny. It's almost like sometimes the chariot could be where you're taking that you're how do I want to explain this? It's it's not destiny. Yeah, it is. It's not a leap of faith because I wanted to say that, but it's not. It's you going, you know what, this is the direction I need to go in, or you have an idea, or there's something, and when you take off, you're headed for where you need to be. Whether that's for healing, whether that's for money, whether that's for, meeting someone in particular, because sometimes I believe we're guided into meeting certain people in our lives that help us and enhance us or teach us the lessons at the time. So this feels like that kind of energy, and you're not seeing this yet. Like you don't realize that there is some speed happening here because I feel like for some reason you're thinking it's not going to be that fast. And maybe because too of the Seven of Pentacles, you feel like you've just planted these seeds. And when we plant seeds, it takes a while to grow, but there's going to be more speed than you think. What is guiding you is the King of Wands. I feel like this is an energy. Now, it could be your energy, it could be someone else's energy, but it is the energy of either someone motivating you or you being more self-motivated. The King of Wands is totally about motivation. So I really feel like, this could be some really good, there's this, and it could be too, what's guiding you is to be motivated. Again, hand in hand with the why here. The Four of Wands is about doing it for you, being proud of you. And I feel like that's where that motivation comes in is I'm going to do this for me and I'm going to be happy and I'm going to find what I need to find and I'm going to be proud of myself and I do it. And this is what's guiding you is that energy of the why. The challenge is staying strong here. Like there's always going to be that feeling of, did I make the right decision? Am I doing the right thing? Can we fall back on, when we're moving forward, and especially if the speed starts happening, there's going to be that feeling of wanting to make sure that you're doing the right thing. And I think that that's just going to be the way it is. And I don't think that that's a bad thing. So in this deck, yes, it's a number 11, but in this deck, 11 is strength and 8 is justice. So it's a little bit different. But she's very focused too. So the challenge maybe is going to be to stay focused and stay, keep going in that direction. I do like what's coming in. And I feel like, okay, so the Knight of Swords, he is like all about going fast. He's about conquering too. He will conquer what he's headed for. And that's what I feel like you're going to do. There's something here really soon where you are going to nail it. There's something you're going to nail. And I think too, remember that, because remember to have the confidence. I think the confidence is going to play a big role in how this plays out. Whatever you're doing, whether it's healing from a relationship or changing something in a job or just, wanting your life to be different. It doesn't have to be specific to anybody or anything. It's just about you. Then be confident in what you have decided to do. And I feel like this energy is going to show that you can conquer whatever it is you want to do. And you're going to see that. And that's the cool thing here is that it's not just going to happen. You're going to see it. A lot of times we could do something and we don't realize what we've done. We're proud of ourselves, or we may not even be proud of ourselves, but we've accomplished something. And sometimes we don't see what a big deal it is. This you're going to see. This you're going to feel. This you're going to know. It's like that big of a deal. I really feel like that. And I feel like the Six of Pentacles, right? I had to pull another card. Don't ask me why. It was the weirdest feeling ever. I wish that would have been recorded. But I think that this is saying, so in this deck, he specifically says, And I like this. What is the saying? It's, I couldn't do this alone. I wouldn't be flying. I wouldn't be able to fly if it wasn't for the people that built the suit. So, his flying suit. So, what's going to happen is there's not only going to be realization, but I think someone's going to realize your. I feel like if this is work or love or something that you're doing in a group, people are going to realize, or someone's going to realize that you built the suit. Okay? And that's cool because it's not about you just seeing it, someone else will see it. You built the suit so this thing could fly. I love this reading. So whatever you're going to accomplish here, and it could be just you, and you recognize that you've built the suit to allow yourself to fly. You know what I mean? Like this could just be that, and that is awesome. That is like a very good thing because so often we don't realize what we do. And we don't pat ourselves on the back. And when we don't do that, we don't achieve more or do better or just be happy. Happiness, sometimes we have to realize what we've done, instead of. So I think this is, no matter what your situation is, if this resonates, I hope it does, because here in the very, very near future, you're going to understand. And if it involves other people, they're going to see what you've done too. And this isn't about this huge recognition. So they may not be public about it, but they will say, we couldn't have done this without you. Or you will tell yourself, I couldn't have done this. I did this. I did this thing. So I feel like too, though, if it has anything to do with anybody else, they're going to notice it too. So there you have our daily reading. This is super cool. I hope it resonated. Sorry for the blah, but it's been a morning, so got to do what you got to do. Cool reading though. Take care and have a beautiful day.